Hello and welcome to our 5th episode of Worm Composting with Lainey and Bill. And we're here a little over a month in to starting this smaller worm bin to check on our worms and give them some more food. And we're checking on them now about every 9 days because we felt like checking on them every week was maybe a little bit soon. They weren't getting through all of the composted materials that we were feeding them. So let's see what's happening. Ooh.
So we haven't disturbed them in that period of time. What are we going to find?
Oh, wow.
Oh, there, look at that.
There they are. There's a bunch of worms in there.
So
That's
remember
good.
last time we just layered it on top. So that was all kitchen scraps 8, 9, 10 days ago. Look at all they've eaten.
Yeah.
And it seems as though they're reproducing. There are more worms.
Wow. Yeah, not a lot of evidence of food or like large food particles. That's great. I think we might be onto a good feeding schedule here. Every 9, 10 days at the beginning. Wow.
So it's really getting broken down.
Yeah. That's amazing.
There's a...
Oh yeah, there's
we
some
get a little
green
congregation in there.
Yeah. Wow. Well, it seems like the worms are doing pretty well. There's some more in here. They're not like congregated just in one area. Wow. Eating away.
Yeah, so we were a little concerned last time. There was a lot of rustling of leaves, which made it seem as though it was drier than it actually is. So this, we can see now that we've gotten enough after a few weeks, we have a nice kind of homogeneous moisture throughout. And we wanted to make sure that, so it is interesting, different things. So here's a potato. So isn't that interesting? But remember, potatoes are things that grow underground. So they're going to take longer to decompose and longer for the worms to get into them because it's still kind of a live thing for the worms. So that's going to take a while. But all the other food scraps that we had are disappeared.
Evidence, yeah. That's amazing. Well, I definitely think we can feed them again.
I think so.
And then cover it up, and we're going to water the dry leaves when we cover the compost, just to make it clear that we're adding appropriate amounts of moisture every time, keeping an eye on that.
So, what we did, we'll do again what we did last time, which was just to layer the kitchen scraps on top. And now we've seen that the worm population is growing up, that in that period of time, they pretty much took care of things.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing a great job.
Okay, worms.
Ooh, a big feeding. Gotta spread it out a little.
Yeah, so remember, so it'll be interesting. It's going to take them a while to clump into the heart of the cabbage there.
Yeah.
So just like the carrot shavings,
that'll go quickly. And I bet the edamame shells.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Give them some nice cover. Come on up and get your new food, worms. It's waiting for you.
If anything, we're disturbing this more often than we would normally.
Yeah, for the sake of demonstration.
Yeah, so these these leaves are somewhat dry, a little bit wet, so we're not going to need to soak them. So this again, you don't want to get it soaking, you don't want water running through and running off. So it's just a gentle sprinkle, get them wet, and because it's moist underneath, that'll hold that. That's all that's necessary.
Yeah.
But it's not dry. And then the worms, as they did before, they'll work their way up.
Yep.
And we're getting a good base.
Yeah, and I feel good about the population in there. Do you feel like we need to maybe add more worms, or?
It's tempting to add more worms, and people, when they buy them from these commercial outfits, would probably start with a lot more than we started.
Totally.
But we're getting a pretty good population.
We are, all throughout the box, so we'll let them keep working.
All right.
Okay, thank you for watching.